And what are the other options? Because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to keep up with this said American dream. Because you mean to tell me I gotta work over 40 hours per work week just to pay my bills and to get groceries and to get gas and to survive. And then I have to, on top of that, beg for PTO that the company said that I earned. But I have to get the approval from management now before I can do that. And then you're telling me that I have to work my life away and then past 55 or 60, I can possibly get a retirement check as if the government haven't already spun it up before then. But at that time, I'm too old to even enjoy the fruits of my labor. And you mean to tell me that this is the American dream? And you mean to tell me that I'm supposed to live in an apartment where the leasing property and the managers come in and out of the property for no reason now. No reason. They're constantly doing inspections that they should have done prior to you moving in. That they're constantly in and out of the apartment where I hold and I pay for my personal possessions. You mean to tell me that I have to be okay with different parties coming in and out of my apartment unit until I find a home, only for to then have HOA or you're supposed to have HOA come in and tell me the rules and the regulations, what I can and cannot do to this.
The one thing you have to understand, and what we're seeing is you have to have money to do whatever you want to do. And people are trying to understand what is the American dream. The American dream is working hard in whatever sector or whatever way that is, having enough money to do whatever you want to do. But people today are thinking that the American dream is messed up. No, the American dream is the best as it has been right now. Because now you can't come up by getting free stuff from the government. You have to work hard. All these things that she's complaining about can be solved with money. If you don't want to worry about your job and worry about them telling you what to do, make money, invest in things to where you can live off of that money. If you don't want to worry about people coming into your house or coming into your rental apartment, checking the unit to make sure you ain't breaking stuff on purpose, get money, make money, invest money. Now you got money to buy your own place. You don't want to live in an HOA, get more money, buy your own land, do your own thing. See, the thing is, though, people don't understand that it takes a lot of money to do the things that you want to do. Everybody wants to do all of these things and live this certain type of life on the government's dime or without putting in the work. In order to have everything you want, you have to put in the work so you can make the money. That is the American dream. See, the American dream was muddied and wasn't clear for quite some time now because people were living a lavish life off of the government. They were scamming the government, they were living off of the government. But now people are now finally seeing, I gotta work. If I don't want to feel like I'm oppressed from the job, which is the dumbest thing I ever heard, and I want to live free and I want to wake up and do whatever I want, I gotta work hard now so I can get money and do something smart with the money. The reason why you guys are in the position that you're in right now at your job and you hate your job is because you broke. And you're broke because of the actions that you did. The reason why you live in that apartment with all these damn rules that don't give you no type of freedom is because you're broke. You can't move. So it has nothing to do with the American dream. It has nothing to do with America. It has everything to do with you. If you want to get a release from the shackles or whatever you think that the shackles you have on right now, make money. Be smart with your money. See what it is? A lot of y'all been stupid with y'all money because y'all always had Uncle Sam behind y'all helping y'all out, giving y'all free stuff. No more. The American dream is so clear right now, it's crazy. It's so clear right now, it is crazy. What do I mean by that? Work hard, make money, live the life you want to live. See, y'all think working hard is going to a job 8 hours a day. Y'all think that's working hard. And that's the problem with y'all. Y'all think that the 8 hours a week, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week is hard work. That's not. It's easy. How many of y'all putting 80 hours a week in? How many of y'all working on the weekend? How many of you guys are figuring out biz side hustles, investing your money? How many of y'all doing the extra work to get the life that you want to live?
Say a home that I'm gonna purchase that's over thousands and thousands of dollars in this country that we live in. And this is the American dream. And then we have someone that's in healthcare. Let's not forget that. You mean to tell me I have to meet $1,000 deductible or $6,000 deductible before my health care can actually kick in, and then y'all pay the rest. You mean to tell me I gotta do that? And then on top of that, I go into the dentist office. I first have to meet the deductible before they can pay for any dental work. Like, it's crazy. Everything in America is set up under a system to keep us all oppressed. And I just don't do well with rules and regulations. I just don't do well with having to answer to others. Like,
There's a lot of people with the same mind frame. And a good amount of those people that actually feel like this, they know what it takes to not be under anybody's rules and regulations. You can feel like this. This should motivate you in the way you're feeling to go get money. Because if you don't want to be under rules and regulations, then what are you doing to give yourself the life that you want to live? See, everybody want to say this. Nobody should be telling me what to do. But you're doing the bare minimum. You're not doing enough. You're just going on social media complaining about the economy. But what are you, like, seriously though, what are you doing to put yourself in a position where you ain't gotta listen to nobody? What can give you that life that you want? Money. How are you gonna make that money to get the life that you want? That is the missing piece from people in America today. People that are struggling with the real American dream. Working hard. They're struggling with that because they don't want to work hard. Their concept in their mind of working hard is 40 hours a week. That's their concept. I'm working hard. I work 40 hours a week. Your paycheck will always reflect the amount of work you're putting into something. If you're only doing 40 hours a week and you think that you should be getting vacations and all this, you're not working hard and you will forever be broke. See, that's the thing. You see, y'all get mad at Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all these billionaires, right? You get mad at them. Elon's a trillionaire. You get mad at them. But they not just working 40 hours a week. The money they making don't come from 40 hours a week. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people in America. And Americans are finally have to understand, if I want to make it, if I want to live the life that I want to live, I have to work.
if I'm paying you my hard-earned money, why is it that you can come in whenever you want to? Why my things are in the said possessions that I'm paying over $1,000 for? Make that make sense. And it's like only getting worse, and I'm doing my best not to crash out. But it's showing up in different forms because I have to constantly fight and say, hey, why do y'all keep coming into my apartment with no reason at all? And y'all taking pictures of what? Y'all should have took all these pictures prior to. Like, why am I constantly have to be in a manager's office because I was in the bathroom too long? Like, it's like everything is under surveillance. Everything is being watched down here. You don't have the freedom and liberties to do what you're supposed to do. You can't. How are we surviving? Is this adulthood? Y'all, I'm doing my best trying not to crash out, but they pushing me.
You know, the thing is, though, you crashing out about $1,000 rent. See, that's what I'm saying. It's that poor mentality. See, I don't even think that people want money. I just think they want to do whatever they want to do and set the rules for things that they don't own. You don't own no apartment units. They do. So if they need to come in here and check stuff out, they have the right to do that. They are the landlord. If you want nobody coming to your place, what do you have to do? Get your money up. Buy your own place. Be responsible for your own stuff. Just because you're a tenant don't mean that people can't come up in there if they own the building. What is wrong with you? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's always going to keep the thing rock and keep it going. Tap into the No Filter Morning Show. Link in the show description below. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.